Just making sure we are live. Welcome back to day 5. Welcome, welcome. All right, awesome. We're live. So welcome back to day 5. Um, very excited to see everyone again. Just say hi in the comments of where you're coming back from. And by the way, I'd like to congratulate a lot of you that have come back daily, showed up for your business, and have really, shared your time with us and have really taken away a lot of clarity around the content and all the great conversations that we have been having. This is the beauty of putting something together like this, where we get to share our knowledge, share our expertise, and also help each other out. So I want to thank you all for joining me all the 5 days so far, this entire week, whether you have joined us live or whether you have watched the replays. I want to thank you for your time, and of course, hope that your time was well worth it and you have walked away with a lot of great clarity around the business that you would like to build, and also scaling your business to the 7-figure level and getting more of a high level knowledge and expertise, or high level insight, I would say, to what it takes to really plug in all the different components of a business that really, is built at that level. Because again, everything is a step by step, personalized. But of course, we need to understand the bigger knowledge of the bigger components of what it takes to actually build a business at that level. So, as usual, let me know where you are connecting from, how the weather is by you. I'm always like reporting the weather daily. We're having great weather here today in New York. It's sunny in the 60s. So after the workshop, I'm gonna go head out for the weekend and kind of spend some quality time with family, hang out in the porch. I'm looking forward to having our porch set up and sort of just going there and kind of giving myself some white space to think about the entire journey as far as the workshop is concerned, and also some of the fill myself up with the feelings of gratitude and the connections that we have made, and everything that we have kind of gone through the journey. So that's what I will be doing this weekend. So let me know what your plans for the weekend are. We are not going to go live Saturday and Sunday because weekends should be that day that you stay with family and you take care of yourself. As entrepreneurs, we speak so often over self-care and all the ways that we need to build a business that feels good to us. And that is really helping us in our bigger goals, but also making sure that we have the quality of life that we want, so that we don't run the risk of burnout and stress and all of that comes with overworking and overburning ourselves, or lack of time management. So that's what we'll be doing on the weekend. And on Monday we'll resume again at 12 p.m. Eastern, where we'll be continuing the conversation for more content. So today I wanted to speak to you guys regarding 4 of the systems that you always need in your business. We've spoken about the pillars on day 1, and those are the main pillars. But the systems that I'll speak to you today regarding are actually the ongoing systems that you always need in your business, so that your business is always running and operating smoothly. And more important, that you are making on a daily basis. You should be making sales on a daily basis by placing the systems in your business daily, so that you get more free time to do what you want to do. Hello, Lorna.
Hi,
Welcome back.
thank you.
Um, Awesome. So to get more time into, back in your day, and also increase your revenue, right? I mean, businesses really just care about 3 things at the end of the day, right? Of course, the purpose, the mission, the impact, but also that we have more sales, that we have more leads, right? Because that is the lifeblood of our business. We need that so that we can make more difference and impact. So increasing your sales, increasing your revenue and also making sure that you have enough leads in your system so that you are always having conversations and ideal clients that you are filling up your calendar with, but also you are scaling as your calendar fills up with more ways on how to do that. So those are the three main things. So one of the first system is always having a system in place to always build your brand and visibility, right? So always have something in place where you are constantly building your brand and visibility. And of course, there's so many strategies behind this of how you could do that. But I just want to give a high level overview today over what these systems are. And of course, we go into deeper yesterday, I say yesterday. I think I'm tired, Lorna. I have my water here and I make sure that I always have it by me. But sometimes my thing gets the best of me. So yesterday, I spoke about the Purpose-Driven Entrepreneur Program and how extensive the program is, that it's a yearly program and we dissect and we dive in so much deeper into all of these different things. So it's really hard to go into, depth for a lot of these and personalize this to your phase and stage in business. But as I said, brand and visibilities always have to be happening. You can't just, stop that because you are full with clients and you now maybe need the next strategy to grow, which is maybe hire someone or, include more systems in your business so that you could do that. And I always say that's a good problem to have, right? It's a good problem to have. You're always trading problems in business. When you don't have enough clients, that's the problem. Like you need enough clients. Then you get enough clients, and then the next thing is, okay, how can I take more clients to scale, right? How can I hire, right? How can I alleviate more time? So we're always like, we're always evolving as our business is evolving. So the next thing is marketing, right? And we speak about marketing because marketing is the lifeblood of, our visibility. Without marketing, we can't stop our marketing when we are serving clients, right? So we need to have a system in place that we're always doing our marketing, our messaging. We're always reaching out. We're always filling our pipeline with potential prospects and people that we could serve in the near future. So that is always running for us. Um, the next thing is sales, right? We talk about sales, and marketing and sales is different. Sales is really getting to the um, okay. So sales is really, putting the marketing into action. Sales is where we're actually closing and the dollars are coming into the bank of our business, right? So that whole system, and we touched upon this, in all the different days that we've kind of been through the workshop, but, having a system for sales is where actually all the efforts that you have been doing with everything else that you have going on, that's where they translate into more sales, more money towards the bottom line, and of course, more tools and resources for you to keep growing. So that is the third one. And then of course, the fourth one is team. As you grow, as you get income in your business through all these different systems, and of course you will find the need to start to delegate out and hire people so that you don't stay as a chokehold of your business, right? Then you have other people in your business that are working on your team and really understanding, these different components and where to also make sure that we're placing the person that we need so that they're not an expense, but they're actually a return on our investment, because now we have the knowledge of what we actually need. And that's actually what I teach inside the program, because a lot of times when you haven't built a business at that level, you don't really know who to hire, what to hire them for, because you're not even sure of, what's happening or where you need to put your attention. So, that's why I put in the framework and the foundation inside the program, where once you learn what you need and put all of that in place, then of course it's easier to bring someone on board, because now you are more aware and educated in where you need to place your people so that they can give you back a return on your investment, right? So that is the bread and the butter of what I teach inside the program, with the foundational pillars that I mentioned yesterday. And that it's not a program that teaches tactics, it's a program that teaches skills and foundational skills that you would need. And of course, that you could rotate that, and build any type of business, because once you learn the foundation, the mindset, the branding, the marketing, the sales, which are all skills that we need as entrepreneurs. I mean, if you decided to go through this route, you need all of these different components. It's part of like the package that we get when we choose the freedom, when we choose to to work from anywhere, when we choose location freedom. We're trading off, and we need to learn all these other skills so that we can actually have that and enjoy our business and not get burned out by our business, or just be waking up every day with anxiety over, oh my gosh, I can't meet my bills this month. I'm in survival mode. I don't know where my next client is coming from, and have all the mindset mumbo jumbo over like, oh my God, the market's saturated. I don't know where to look for people. I don't have any results. And then you start comparing, this person is doing that and that. Of course, they have the knowledge and they have the foundation. That's why they're successful. So if you are missing that, then you have that big gap, which is why, which is why you're struggling. So that's why what I've done is, again, take all my experience through my clients' experience and package that into this amazing program. So that's, rather than hiring a mindset coach, a branding coach, a marketing coach, a sales coach, I put all of that inside the program. Do we talk about mindset? Yes, but it's all related to the actions that you'll take in setting all these foundational pieces in your business in action, right? So a lot of the mindset part with building a business, it's really overcoming a lot of the lack of clarity in your messaging. I think that's very important, because I find that that is the main, problem for most of us, in really articulating the value that we offer, understanding who we actually serve, and tying in, based on our conversations, tying in the goals of our client, and how is it that we meet those goals, and how is it that we can articulate what we do, so they can actually see that we have the solution to their problem. So connecting it with a client is where the magic is, because a lot of times, especially women, when we are positioning ourselves as experts in the market, and we are building our programs out, or we're building our offer out, it's very easy to just go into imposter syndrome and be like, I don't have much to, offer. I don't think I'm going to be able to create the results. I don't think I can charge this much money for my offer, right? All these things are going to come up. And that is some of the most common mindset challenges that I've seen in my work. And really, helping people get that confidence that you have all the and foundation in place, so that you can actually charge really well, because you give results, because you're able to articulate the results that you're able to provide, right? So it's one of those things. Hi, Rita. Welcome.
Hey, Lana.
Welcome.
Hi,
All right.
Laura and Audrey.
Know each other. This is so awesome. So Rita, I'm going to come to you very shortly. I know we're having a great chat today. So I was just kind of wrapping up on the mindset, which I'm sure we could chat about that together as well, right? Overcoming a lot of the mindset over, we don't have something valuable and I can't provide results for my clients. So that is something that holds a lot of entrepreneurs back. So be aware of that. That is stuff that we cover, and we make sure that we overcome. And a lot of times it's a small shift into the way that you're thinking that could change your results in 100%, right? A lot of times it's like the 1 millimeter shift that you make in your business that could completely change your results. So that's why the power of coaching and the power of having someone there support you and answer your questions whenever you need them. And as you're taking action, getting real life help, of getting you unstuck is golden, because that's where the magic is. So they can move along, grow your confidence, serve more clients, increase your sales, all these good things that come with when you are putting yourself in that sort of environment. So perfectionism is another one, right? Perfectionism over, oh my gosh, I don't know what to post. I don't know, what else should I do? I want to make sure I have everything figured out before I take action. When you're an entrepreneur, the name of the game is just take action no matter what, and then you get the clarity. Okay, so a lot of times when you are in inaction or procrastinating, which is a big one for most people, that's where you need to move, and you need to just do the next right thing. So procrastination, getting over that, just keep at it. Even with when you're building programs, you're never ever going to have it at perfection. You're always going to be improving it based on the feedback you get, based on the experience with your clients, based on the clients that you are serving. You're always going to be improving your program, right? So have this continuous improvement mindset, because that's always going to make sure that you go further, rather than just think that you need to have the perfect offer, the perfect client, the perfect messaging, the perfect content, the perfect live video. There's no such thing. It's just a matter of, again, being in that mindset of service, that you are, whatever the work that you've chosen to do is going to help someone else. And again, once you get in clients, then it becomes easier, because now you have the fulfillment, because you see your clients succeed and you see that they're getting results. So obviously, it becomes much easier. And then seeing things in business not as expenses, but as investments, right? Even though probably you've made a bad investment in the past, that's why we spoke about day 2. You really have to understand where your clients have made investments in the past, based on the area and offer that you have to serve, right? Because that could be affecting a lot of their decisions, right? If they have a bad past experience in a similar program, then you need to understand that that is something you need to be inquisitive about and ask more questions, and really helping them come along or come out of that, and really position what you do differently from what their bad experience has been. And also let them know, why is it that maybe they haven't gotten results in the past, right? And how is it that your methodology, your program, your offer is going to provide this results? And the more you can articulate that, obviously, the more you're going to help your client through the buying journey to make a better decision for themselves based on the result that they're trying to achieve. So those are the 3 top mindset blocks that I've seen. Of course, there's a lot of other ones that show up, but that's like the main ones that always come up when you are building a business at this level. So I just want to remind you again that open enrollment for the Purpose Driven Entrepreneur Program is now open. Open cart will stay until Tuesday with the bootcamp price. If you join us actually by tonight at midnight, you'll be getting, for the paid in full payment, which is $16,500, you'll be getting a free social media audit, which is a $2,000 value, because I'll go in there and I will audit your content, and also the way that you optimized your profiles, which is so important, and also offer you a high-level 1-hour strategy where you will have a very clear plan of what you need to be doing for remaining of the year that you'll be in the program, and some of the bigger level things that is going to help you with the clarity with setting foundations in place. And also, if you choose the monthly payment option, which is $1,500 a month, you also still get the social media audit if you join us by tonight midnight. So now I want to welcome Rita. Rita, thank you so much for coming by. And it's amazing to see you again. So I'm just wanting you to share your experience with everyone here as far as your program is concerned. So tell us a little bit about who you are and what your program is about.
Hi everyone, and thank you, Ilona. And I want to just say that I developed this program because of my own experiences. I've been into self-discovery for decades now, and I got to a point where I was really, there was just so many different tools and techniques that I had that helped me over the years. and I wanted to help other people. And I was, I taught yoga, and people always seemed to gravitate towards me for information and wanting me to just be their mentors. And I just did this for free. It was just part of my personality and my wanting to give. And then it was like, I want to make this into a business. So Ilona really helped me see the clarity in what my program could be, because I have so many different areas of expertise that I've learned over the years, besides mindset and meditation and yoga. Just I'm trying to think of the word, the essential oils. So the power of essential oils and how they have such an amazing frequency. And if you know where you're getting the essential oils from and how to use them. And so there's just so many different things, your environment, it's a whole body lifestyle is what my program is. And it's designed for each particular person. And Ilona helped me think, you have to do the work. It's not like, it would be really nice if, she would say, here, this is what you need to do, Rita, exactly, and laid everything out, but you have to do the work. She gives you the ideas where your creativity starts to flow, and then things just start manifesting. And another thing is, I love what you were talking about, because nobody is perfect. If you watch all these other people's lives and all people that speak, even speakers, that are renowned, they all have moments of like, they're not sure what they're saying. And it's like, it's never going to be perfect, but it is perfect. So, and I just gained more clarity and more confidence in what I was doing.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Thank you so much for sharing that, Rita. And that's exactly what it is when we met, that you had so many different areas of expertise and so many tools that you've gathered along your lifetime and your personal experience, and also where you have invested in all these areas. So really, helping you package that and also tying the messaging behind that, which is so important, and really articulating the results to your ideal client and clarifying who that was and all the different steps that we put in place, so that now you have a program. Also pricing the program, which is what I spoke about, at the beginning of with the mindset part, is really giving people the confidence that you have a program and that is very valuable, and the results that you can create, as long as you can articulate that, then you can go to market with that, and there is your ideal clients that you can find that will pay for that because of the result that you're able to provide. So it's really like connecting all these different dots together to really get to that place. Rita, I would love to know, what were some of the hesitations before, or maybe even during?
I didn't hear what you said. The grandkids are in the other room, and they're like, they were saying something out loud. So what was the question?
Gotcha. Yes, because I know you're with your grandkids. So I appreciate you coming by. So the question is, what were some of the hesitations that you felt at the beginning of us working together? That maybe
it was just overwhelming. It was just too much for me, and I just I didn't know really where to start. You pushed me, but not in a way that was overwhelming. You pushed me where I had to think, and that was exciting. And so, my hesitation was that I just didn't have the confidence. I have the tools and techniques, but I just didn't have the confidence. I even had some clarity about it, but I just needed someone to guide me. So I think a coach is so important, because everyone needs help. Coaches need coaches. And it just gave me the confidence to go forward. And even my content that I post, I feel like, well, is it perfect? No, probably not. But it's just, it's better than it was. And I just keep growing, and my lives, I'm consistent on doing that. And even today I did one. Friday's my day to do it. I did it with my granddaughter. She wanted to do it. So it was short and sweet, but I got on there. So It's just, tenacity and just encouragement. Encouragement is so important, and being able to ask you questions, throughout the week via messaging, is really, really helpful.
Yeah, that's awesome. I love that you did it with your granddaughter, and you're just showing up no matter what. And of course, your messages gets clear and clear by the day. And we worked on the framework of how to start creating topics around your offer, obviously, because that is where how you're going to serve your audience. So you have done a beautiful job in keeping up and really staying consistent with your content as well, and also working on the back end with really pulling people through in the conversations and serving and understanding, qualifying your ideal clients, and keep having those conversations so that you can serve people in this new capacity that you
And that was another thing that, I think that was a really big thing. I'm glad you said what you just said, is that connecting with people, because I had a hard time knowing how to have a conversation with people. Like, I'm really good with people and I can have conversations, but to ask them to join my Facebook group, to ask them, I didn't know the questions to ask. And so that was really important. And that was really a big stepping stone for me to be able to connect with them. And I've noticed that I have much better conversations with people. And, it's like, oh, wow, she needs help. Oh, wow, she needs help. Oh, she does it. She's doing good, but I didn't have that before. So
yeah.
that was really important, because that's the whole key to it, is connecting.
Well, that's why we do what we do. It's all about relationships. So really getting over our own fear of, are we too bothersome? Do we sound salesy? Should we be connecting? Like all these fears that we all go through them. And I think if we just genuinely connect and really understand and nurture our relationships, it's like, it becomes like a no-brainer. It becomes a natural conversation over, here's what I have to offer. You might be in need of that, and vice versa. So really seeing things as a conversation and an opportunity to serve people at a higher level, rather than remove all this other mumbo jumbo that we have built in with, as far as our experience with sales, or even how we've been approached in the past as well. It's real, it's out there. That's why we have to do it our own way that feels natural to us, but it's also serving, and it's also making sure that we are serving, and we're not staying resistant on our own noise, and not giving someone the opportunity to sell our program, because that's where you help them the best at the highest level. Content is content, you're consuming it. That's still giving you a value for the moment, but in order to have the transformation and the results people really are after, they have to go through a framework and a process, obviously, because otherwise that's why would we be here? So it's really at the one level or another, we all are in this industry because we believe what we do helps other people.
Yes.
So it's now a matter of connecting all these different components so that we have enough clients to serve, and we are growing our businesses based on that contribution that we want to make in the world. So thank you so much, Rita. I don't want to keep you
I just wanted to say one more thing, that what really also resonated, or still resonates with me, with you, Ilona, is that we're like-minded as far as we come from the heart space. We genuinely care about people, and what we do isn't salesy. It's with that earnest desire to help people. So I really appreciate that. Thank you.
Well, you are, and that's actually why I don't have any noise over like why I'm doing what I'm doing, because it's like I come from a good space. I know my stuff. I have the confidence that I will help, and I've done it. So it's just a matter of now finding the right fit person, or really putting people through that process so that you are connecting and you're meeting them where they are and that point in time in life that they're in, so that you could serve them at a high level. But I think coming from the heart never fails, even with content, even with messaging. Speak from your experience, speak from your heart. You never have to worry, and that's always going to be the energy you put out there. And that comes back to you, even if it's not right then and there, it will come back to you in another way. We know that. So really, living in this abundant space and heart center space that we generally care about people, I think that's how the most successful businesses have been, have been built. If you are there just for the money, it's not going to last. You can't sustain that because it just doesn't feel good. At the end of the day, we want to make sure that we're feeling fulfilled with what we do, not, our main objective is not just to get more sales or just sell something to someone that doesn't need it. If you're not a good fit, you're not a good fit. I'm going to recommend someone that is. Always having the best interest of the person in front of you in mind, and sacrificing the short term maybe sale that you would have gotten for longer term relationship, because that if you're in business long term, that's where you need to focus on, because maybe later on as you are evolving, you have something available for that person, or maybe they can refer you to someone. It's such a big world and we all have all these big networks. So it's really understanding, that you need to be in the right place. That's why the values that align us are similar. We're all heart centered. We all care about people. We all purpose driven. We all want to contribute. We all want to grow. So all those common, values are always going to attract and bring us the right people in our world as well. So Rita, thank you so much for everything. I will let you go.
You're
And
welcome.
note, if anyone has any questions or anything they want to ask you, I definitely will encourage you to connect with one another as we're part of this community, and ask Rita any questions that you might have or anything in your experience that you think she might be helping you with. So thanks so much, Rita.
Thank
Again.
you. I appreciate you, Ilona. Have a great weekend, everyone.
You as well. Bye for now, Rita. And we have actually come to the end of today, because I promised. I've actually stayed very good with the timing. I tend to go overboard and overtime a lot of times. So it's 12:31. We spent about 30 minutes here. Take the weekend off. Let me know if you have any more questions throughout the weekend, any more clarity, aha moments, any help with the homework. I'm always there through Messenger to support you, not just through the Messenger group, but also through a private message. And we will see you here on Monday again at 12 o'clock, and we will continue our conversation. We'll speak about 5 of the main departments on Monday that we need to have in our business. And keep your questions coming, because we're also going to do a quick Q&A session on Tuesday, where I'm going to be able to answer any questions that you've had throughout all these days, or even if it's not covered in the workshop, just let me know any questions that you have in your business. I'll be more than happy to offer you my insight on that. So thank you so much again, and have a great Friday and a beautiful weekend. Bye, Lorna.